presentation on identifying and resolving conflict at Penske Truck Leasing. In collaboration with the organizational manual I had created on resolving conflict at Penske, this presentation was developed to help managers and associates identify conflict and work toward resolution. Penske Truck Leasing has celebrated 45 years of excellence and is above all dedicated to meeting customer needs. Penske offers many solutions to its customers through truck rental, lease and maintenance programs, logistics solutions, and used vehicle sales. At Penske, the rental associates must operate at a fast-paced, often juggling several tasks at once. In order to maintain accuracy, constant communication is necessary, providing ample opportunities for misunderstandings. With an overwhelming demand for services, Penske rental associates are tasked with balancing the supply of trucks in a manner that best serves our customers. This environment provides the opportunity for associates to operate as a team and to learn to trust one another. It can also be a source of conflict and misunderstanding if proper communication is not used. Within the organization, there are two major factors that lead to daily conflict: communication and timing. Communication is vital in a number of different ways at Penske, which can create unique challenges given the speed at which information is needed. The rental associates must stay in constant contact with inter-district office locations, sister city or outside of the district office locations, branch agents, corporate central reservation systems, and most importantly, the customers. Efficient management of inbound and outbound truck reservations is an impossible task if communication does not flow quickly and accurately. Along with communication, accurately managing timing will determine the level of conflict that will arise. If customers and associates are not on the same page about return or pickup times, it's likely that conflict will arise. If this problem is not quickly corrected, emotional and power differences are likely to exacerbate the issue. Associates are often involved in face-threatening situations if the customer is not properly handled. This will likely escalate quickly because of the level of teamwork necessary to execute daily functions. For any manager or associate, it is essential to realize the importance of these two topics so that they can be handled properly. Here I have listed a few de-escalation techniques that can be beneficial in conflict transformation. The first and most important technique is open and honest communication. As discussed previously, it is imperative to the organization that communication be quick and accurate. Independent decisions must be made quickly and with confidence, and open and honest communication will help us to understand why you have made your decisions. Penske does an excellent job of giving its bottom-tier associates a great deal of power. This empowerment allows associates to handle customer needs immediately and reduces the number of people someone must talk to in order to be assisted. Managers and associates need to recognize and respect this empowerment to avoid confusing messages. In a teamwork-laden environment, power with instead of power over has to be practiced. The power with philosophy spreads respect and empowerment at all levels and pushes the value of teamwork. When conflict begins to escalate, conflicting parties should remember power with instead of power over to reduce power difference and maintain focus on the goals. When a conflict becomes too difficult for parties to handle alone, third-party intervention should be utilized. There are many different employees that would serve as a third-party mediator in a time of conflict within the organization. Emotion is often compounded over time and can cloud our reasoning skills. Employees should keep their emotions in check when they feel that they are in a conflict to avoid further escalation. Penske serves a diverse customer base and prides itself on interorganizational diversity as well. Given this high level of diversity, all employees should take extra care to acknowledge cultural differences. Doing this will de-escalate cultural and value conflicts. Lastly, it is important to keep your eyes on the underlying goals at hand. As a team, we should all have the same goals, which means if we continue to focus on these goals, we will be successful. Mediation is an excellent way of understanding and resolving conflict. A few questions that need to be asked when contemplating mediation are conflicts beginning to worsen? Does it seem like previous conflicts are beginning to have weight in current and future conflicts? Does resolution or transformation seem unattainable? Is no progress being made toward a collaborative solution? Is emotion getting in the way of discussing why we are not working toward equal goals? Is the big picture being missed? And lastly, are employees beginning to get caught up in minor details as a result of the conflict? If the answer is yes to any of these questions, mediation might be an appropriate route to take in order to resolve the issue at hand. Below we have laid out the proper ladder for who to see regarding third-party mediation. Senior rental representatives hold value and current experience with day-to-day issues and can be helpful in mediating smaller conflicts. If further assistance is needed, the district rental manager should easily be reached for all employees. If problems begin to seek larger magnitude, the district manager or area rental manager should be available to each associate. If the conflict persists, the area human resources manager is properly trained on most any issue you could face in the office. The area human resources manager might not be as easy to get a hold of on a daily basis, however they are eager to help in any phase of conflict transformation. After proper techniques have been used to identify conflict, attempt to de-escalate the conflict, and seek third-party involvement if needed, associates must evaluate the solution. Evaluating the solution will help to reinforce the agreed-upon solution to the conflict and will help in facilitating faster transformation in the future. The associate should determine if common goals have been established, if interpersonal communication lines have been improved, and if both parties feel progress has been made. Once concrete answers to these questions are established, the two parties should establish a plan for future incidences. Doing this will help to get a jump start on the de-escalation and transformation processes in the future. Lastly, the most important way to handle conflict is prevention. By listening to this presentation and visiting the Organizational Conflict Management Manual when needed, you are actively engaging in the prevention of conflict in our organization. This will help better serve our customers and our employees